You're no hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy until I'm right here.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Raven today. As you can tell by the title, there's still good people out there, even though you may hear about, ISIS, murderers, all kind of bad things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys two bad stories and end it off with one good story. So for the first one, I'm sure you guys have this at your schools as well. Me living in Kentucky, I don't care with you guys knowing, because I don't think any of you guys are going to come and get my address just by me saying that I live in Kentucky and come and rape me. So I think I'm safe. I think that I can protect myself pretty well also. But anyways, so in Kentucky, this is one of the worst bus crashes of history. And my puppy has a snack. I'm not sure if you guys could hear her crunching, but anyways, I think it happened May 14th, 1989 or something like that. But it was the Carrollton bus crash. So basically, this guy Larry Mahoney was a drunk driver, and a church group of kids were coming back from Kings Island for a church group. Basically they just all pitched in a little bit of money and went to Kings Island, had a good blast. It was over spring break and stuff like that. So Larry Mahoney was a drunk driver, and he actually got in a bus crash with the church group, and he killed, I think, 17 people on that bus. And now there's two messed up parts about this, okay? So number one being, obviously, the kids and everybody on the bus, 17 of them were killed, and a bunch more were injured, so that's messed up. However, the so-called Christian people, I'm not going to say that they weren't Christian, but I'm also Christian, and what they were saying they would hope to happen to Larry Mahoney, that's just not right. Yeah, sure, he did something good, and he's not he regrets everything that he did, but you gotta learn to forgive after 20 years of it been happening, and they still have the biggest grudge, hoping that he dies in a horrible death, stuff like that. So there were two messed up things in that. Okay. However, remember, there's still good people out there. You gotta wait for the third story. But the second story, my stepmom, she actually worked out of jail a couple years ago. I would say over a decade ago. Right now she works at a hospital. But anyways, one of the inmates there, she was talking about to me the other day for 4th of July on the way back. But basically what the rundown is, he was a stepdad and he loved the stepkids like they were his own. And his wife was divorcing him and said that he would never get to see the kids again, basically. And he went batshit crazy, okay? So this guy, he thought that the stepkids that he had were at his... Okay, so the kid's real dad, he thought they were at his house for the weekend. You guys know how it is, alternating weekends and stuff like that for custody of the children. But anyways, so he burns down the grandparents' house, okay, because the grandma and the mom were in the house, okay. So he did not know that the kids were in there or anything like that, but he still was going to kill his ex-wife and her mother. And so I don't know how crazy you have to be. Obviously the wife was in wrong as well, telling him that he would never get to see the kids again, even though she knew he loved them like they were his own. And then the guy, he was absolutely crazy to think of burning down a house and stuff like that. So they were both in the wrong. At the courthouse, the real dad jumped a couple of stands and was just wailing on this guy for killing his babies, and nobody broke it up. So a little bit of pain was away from the real father. Obviously that's not going to make up for missing his kids or anything like that. But yeah, that was just a messed up story. That's really all for that one. However, this last one, I think that you guys can relate, because most of my viewers, you know, you're nice people and stuff like that from what I could tell. But anyways, so the other day I was at El Tapatio, and every time I go to this Mexican restaurant, you know, I was thinking about the time that there was a homeless man that walked in to the restaurant. He just asked to use the bathroom, and the owner caught him walking outside of the restaurant, and he just told him to go ahead and find himself a booth, sit down and order anything on the menu that he wanted. And he didn't have to do that. You know, most restaurant owners would say, get him out of here, he's going to ruin business for us, he's disgusting, stuff like that. But he didn't do that because he was a down-to-earth guy. Well, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to see future content, and go out and do something nice today. Well, anyways, have a good day, and peace.
She's chasing dreams, chasing time, never gonna work a 9 to 5. Broken heart but stays alive. Model picture from time to time, but either way she flows it. Walks around like she owns it. Bad chick and she knows it. Me facing under the city lights. Love drunk, getting tight. In the club almost every night. More than another flight with a broken heart, no use. Battle scar.